So if you've been producing as long as I have, you've always wanted to get your hands on some East-West sounds because they make some of the best sounds in the game. And right now they just released a new line of sounds called lo-fi. But this ain't the lo-fi that you think. This is something different.
Bolo!
All right, so East-West has just released lo-fi, and like I said before, it is not like lo-fi of what you think is like, sounds for like lo-fi hip-hop. It's not that. It is actually some really textured, really grungy, really mangled sounds that you can really make some dope stuff with. Now today I'm actually going to make a beat using the lo-fi sounds from East-West, and hopefully this beat comes out dope. But either way, you'll at least be able to hear how good these sounds are. So let's go ahead, open up Studio One, and let's make a beat using lo-fi by East-West. All right, so my normal process of me making the beat, and I'm like talking through and showing you guys what I used. I tried to do that, but I had to watch my daughter, and she just wasn't feeling it. She didn't really feel the whole process of making the beat, so I couldn't really do it that way. By the time the beat was done with, and I kind of put like a little mix on it, I gave her a little bottle and everything, and she was fine. I guess she liked the beat or something, I don't know. Or maybe she liked the milk, I don't know. But I was giving her a bottle during the whole time and she just wasn't feeling it. So I'm gonna do basically a breakdown today. So of course I'm gonna show you guys the sounds that I used, and I'm gonna play back the beat so you guys can hear how it turned out. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so let's go ahead and go through the sounds of the beat real quick so I can show you guys what I used and how I put everything together. So let's go ahead and open this up. Right now, when you want to load up any one of your sounds from the lo-fi kit, you basically have to open up through Opus, which is incredible. Like this thing right here, it pretty much hosts all of your sound banks or whatever, and you could do so much in this. They have a mix in here where you can mix everything. They actually have some really good effects, like they have a SSL channel strip in here, and they have a bus compressor. You got MIDI tools in here. You have a browse tool. Say for instance, I already have a sound in here. I can just take and just drag this drop this in here, and I can put this right here on Omni, and then I can go ahead and play this. And I got both of the sounds in here, and I can mix them, add effects, do what I need to do. So this is actually a very, very dope thing that they have going on here with the Opus sound engine right here. It's actually very dope. So I'm gonna remove that for right now, and I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about the sound that I have in here. So this is the sound that I have in here. This is the first sound that I use. It's called Guitar Talker, and I'm gonna go ahead and play it real quick. All right, really dope sound, just something that I heard that I really liked in here. And yeah, I had to add it in the beat. So the next sound that I used is, of course, we have to open up Opus again. And then it is called Quarto, I guess. And I'm going to play it with the first sound so you guys can hear what I did with both of the sounds together. All right, sounds really good together. Just wanted to add like a counter melody and everything to it, and it sounds pretty cool. So let's go ahead and add the next sound in here. This one is called Stylo Vib. So let's go ahead and play that together. Also, what I did on that, I actually put a fab filter compressor on there because the lower note was like real low, and the upper note was like really high. So I added a compressor on there and compressed the hell out of it to kind of make everything sound the same volume wise. So I added that, and I added a little bit of delay, reverb on it, not delay, but reverb on it. And they have really good reverbs in here. It's just that I'm familiar with the reverb that I used, and but it's no slight to what they have in here. They have some really good sounds in here. It's just when I'm making a beat, I just sometimes zone out and I just put the stuff that I'm used to using. Next sound that we have in here is, we have a sound called Fell in Water Hits. And basically it's just a hit. It's like a hit sound. And I think I did it up here. It's more for you to kind of feel more than you hear. Okay, so that's why I put it in there. Unless you really like listen to the song over and over and over again and kind of just pick out the sounds, you won't really notice it, but it's in there anyway. So this is how it sounds. It just hits right on the one. All right, so the next sound that we have in here is a sound called Good Morning. Pretty nice sound. Really, really dope sound, man. They have some really dope sounds in this kit. So let's go ahead and play this back real quick. Really dope. All right, so the next sound that we have in here, which I added a whole bunch of sounds in here, is a sound called Bad Breath, and it's called War Horn. And they're two sounds put together, and they sound like this. So it's actually a pretty cool sound. I actually added this in the hook part as well. So it's part of the hook, and I'm gonna play it for you real quick. Another sound that you're basically kind of feeling more than you hear, but it is in there. You definitely hear it. But I wanted to just kind of just have it in there to just add a little bit more texture to the beat. So that's what I did. All right, so the next sound that we have right here is a sound that I'm using actually on the verse part right here. And I have it right here on the whole verse. This second part down here actually has halftime on it. The sound is called concertina. Concertina, that's how you say it. I was an English major, but I can't read. This sound is actually pretty cool. I'm gonna play this for you right now. This is how it sounds. It's like an organ sound. And then for the second half right here, I actually have it to where it is in halftime. I put halftime on here, and let's go ahead and play that real quick, see how it sounds. All right, so that sounds really good. And that's pretty much like the sounds that I use, like pretty much the melody parts. And then I did add a bass in here as well. So there is a bass part in here, and it's down here because I have an 808 and I want to put another bass in here. And this is the bass right here. This is how it sounds. Actually, let me go down an octave. And this is a very cool bass because I actually made this one. I took the Big Thumb sound and I took the Bubble Man bass too, and I actually made this bass because I liked the preset that they had, but I just didn't like one of the sounds, so I went ahead and took that bottom sound out and put this Bubble Man bass in here. And then that's how it came out. And let me go ahead and play that for you. So pretty much that's all the parts that I used inside of this new East West Lo-Fi kit. As you guys can see, it has a whole bunch of dope sounds. All right, so from that point right there, I went ahead and added in my drums. I actually used my drums from my drum kits. If you guys want to check those out, I do have a link in the description. And yeah, the beat is pretty much done. I did a mix on it and added a few effects to it. And this is how it turned out. So let's check out the beat. Bolo, 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 bolo. right, there it is. As you guys can see, we made a beat using Lo-Fi by East West. And if you guys are interested in getting Lo-Fi, go ahead and click my link in the description, head over to their website and get it today. So I hope you guys enjoyed my process. Hope you guys learned something from it. And like I always say, peace out.